This year, 2017, has seen a lot of festivals marked, and towards the end of the year, we tend to have the climax of many of those festivals. And for the chiefs and people of Agotime, traditional area, they celebrate the Kente Festival. And I have in the studio to tell us a lot more, Dr. Grandi Halu, who is the head for publicity for the festival, and so head of the publicity committee for the whole festival, because they have a bigger committee that we'll look at the festival, and he's here in the studio. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
All right.
Roland.
And we're privileged to have you for the entertainment segment as well, because we know that festivals are a period where a lot of people come, revel, celebrate, etc. For Agotime Kente, what's the package for this year, the Kente Festival? How do you name it even locally?
Oh, locally in Eve we call it Agbamevo, but the general name that we call it is Kente, as we all know.
Okay, Agbamevo.
Agbamevo. In Eve, that is the meaning of Kente, but
right.
Generally we all call it Kente, so it is Kente Festival.
All right. And this year you decided to come together to make this different than the previous years, or what exactly are you putting on as part of the package?
Oh, well, this year the celebration is actually geared towards the construction of a Kente village, which if you go to Wetwe now, it is under construction. So every fund that is raised within the festival period will be channeled into the construction of that particular project, which is estimated to cost 2.4 million Ghana cedis.
Okay, that will be a long way away in achieving that.
We know.
But why the focus on having the Kente village, so to speak?
It has become very important for us because we have realized that the livelihood of the people of Agotime, to a large extent, depends on the Kente industry. You know, sometimes if it rains, it becomes difficult for the weavers to go to work. So the village actually has a lot of segments where we have the commercial center, we have the library, we have the gallery, and then we have the center itself where we have close to 100 weavers will be stationed to do the weaving. So basically we are saying that to stem the tide of people moving from the village to seek livelihood in a city, why don't we do this to enhance the livelihood of the people? That is the idea behind the construction of this particular Kente village. I
see. And so far, what efforts have you made towards raising those needed funds?
Oh, well, last year's celebration, we got some money. So that is what we've used to start the project. Now it has gone beyond the footing level. So we are happy to inform the public that yes, we are on course and we are inviting people to come on board to help us complete it. Because at the end of the day, it inures to the people in a village and as much as the general development of Ghana. So that is how we see it.
Festivals are usually a time when we have display of pomp, pageantry, but also display of tradition, which is a selling point for many communities and many traditional cultures. You try to sell the festival beyond our shores?
Yes, we do. If I remember, I think last 2 weeks there was a bigger launch in the USA, Connecticut, in the USA.
Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut in the USA. We went to the USA to launch it. So we are sure that most Ghanaians and most of the indigenes that reside in America and North Canada, all of them are coming home because the information has gone out there. And then they are bringing their friends and people from the diaspora to the festival. So publicity has gone out there. And we are looking forward, for instance, multimedia to promote and then get us realize the aim of the celebration.
So you have a platform where people, if they are interested in the Kente village, would want to perhaps maybe give some funding, etc.
Yes, according to the chairman for the occasion, Mr. Diakute, he actually put in place a fundraising committee, a financial committee. And then at the website of the festival, any information one wants to get about the festival.
What's the website of the festival?
Kente, www.evekente.com.
Eve?
Yeah, evekente.com.
Okay. So how do they spell the Eve Kente? So that you know.
It's one word. EWEKENT.
Okay, like the normal Kente.com.
And
so when you get there, you have a lot more.
You have a lot more to
say. When is the festival, please?
Actually, the festival started yesterday. Yesterday was the church service to pray to God to allow us to have a successful celebration. Then today, as I speak, there's going to be traditional prayers in our ancestral home. Then tomorrow, which is Tuesday, there will be what do you know quiz competition for JSS students. Then on Wednesday, we have the Children's and Women's Day. A day has been set aside and dedicated to women. Then on Thursday, we have two things. We call one in the morning, the landing day, and then in the evening, we have the Asialitome Asinebe, which means when you visit any community, there is the need for you to be served the Ghanaian hospitality. So maidens go to the riverside, bring out water, draw it, and then come to the forecourt of the Kono or the Paramount Chief. Then whoever visits the festival, you are welcome with water. That is the meaning. Then on Friday, we have the musketry firing to remember the heroes of the past. Then on Saturday, we have the Grand Deba. That takes place at the GRA Park in Kwetwe. So specifically this Saturday. Then we run it off with a Thanksgiving service on Sunday.
Well,
so
great.
Basically, these are the itinerary for...
You have numbers that people can reach, perhaps the festival committee, etc., if they want to.
Well, my number is out there. Anybody who wants to reach can
That's your personal number?
Not necessarily. It is used
for the event.
For the event, actually.
All right. You want to put it out?
Fine. I wouldn't mind to put it out.
No, sure. Yeah, you're privileged.
It's 020-8241-643. That's my number. 020-8241-643.
It's a free festival. No ticket to be bought, right?
Oh, no.
Right.
You don't need a ticket.
So I can participate?
Oh, of course. But the other thing you should watch out for is that the dress code is Kente. If you don't wear anything Kente, you'll be out of sorts. So it is important. Even if it is a stole of Kente, put it around your neck and you'll be home and dry.
Well, so if you want the best Kente, please, is to Agotime. And Kwetwe is the home of the area. So please make sure that you head there either from today or before the climax weekend and get to enjoy the rich and cultural tradition of the people of Agotime. And we've had in the studio Dr. Grande Halu, who is the head publicity Kente Festival Planning Committee of Agotime traditional area. And it's a privilege to have you in the studio, sir.
Thank you.
Well,